What up with it, y'all? What it did, what it do? You just tuned in to Spitting That Real Utter podcast with the GG Boaaayyyyy, you dig? You know, this is about to be my first episode that I'm, spitting at y'all. You know what I'm saying? I spit nothing but the realness, real game, real knowledge, shit like that. That's what my podcast gonna be about, you know? But, I had a whole nother topic I was gonna talk about today, but, some crazy motherfucking shit happened today, man, and, I just changed up my whole little topic because I wanted to talk about something, you know what I'm saying, got to do with this, that case with both of them, and, whatever her name is, guyger, whatever, you know what I'm saying, y'all know what I'm talking about, you know, because that was some straight bullshit, you know. I don't know how y'all feel about the case, but you know what I'm saying, what I'm about to tell y'all is the way I feel about it, you know, and to me, you know what I'm saying, that sentence was some bullshit, you know what I'm saying. I think the system steadily keep failing us, especially as black folks, as peoples, you know, over and over. And I feel like we still out here keep hoping and wishing and trying to keep hope alive and hoping the next time it's going to be better, and maybe this time, maybe the next time, and you know, it's not built for us, you know what I'm saying. Even when we got black people in office, even when we got black judges, police officers, whatever it may be, you know, it's just not built for us, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about the whole case and whatnot, and I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion, you know, and y'all can leave comments and give me y'all honest opinion. Some of y'all might agree with me, some of y'all might not, but you know what I'm saying, that's just what it is. But I just feel like, you know, sometimes we have black people in office or whatever, but I feel like they still on the other side, they still working for the other team. You know, they not really for our best interest. Most of them, I ain't gonna say every last single one of them, but most of them, because it always ends up the same way most of the majority of the time, you know. So my thoughts on it, you know, first of all, they had us watching this whole motherfucking trial all this motherfucking time, taking all these recesses and shit, you know what I'm saying, going to the next day, we all tuning in, everybody hopes high, everybody leaving all these messages and comments, you know, the shit live, all on Facebook, you know, everybody got mixed feelings, and you know, we tuned in thinking, you know, we gonna get some justice with this, especially the family, man. I pray for the family, you know. We just knew they was gonna get some justice, you know. We sat here this whole time, and it felt like we wasted our whole time sitting here watching this whole trial, you know, and I feel like the family wasted their whole time getting on the stand, you know, telling how good of a dude Botham was, you know, he was a good guy, you know what I'm saying, and I felt like it was just a waste of time when they could have just been like, because at the end of the day, they already knew what they wanted to do, you know what I'm saying. She was a white police officer, and they already knew they was going to give her a slap on the motherfucking wrist, you did? So, they wasted all of our time, you know, all the people talking and all that shit, they could have cut all of that and just said, give her 10 years, you know what I'm saying, because that was some straight bullshit. How I feel about it, she should have got at least 30 years, for my opinion, because for a murder, you know what I'm saying, and the man was in his own house, you know, in his own house, minding his own business, chilling, doing whatever he was doing, and she got the nerves to want to come up with an excuse, you know, talking about she went to the wrong house, she thought she was at her house and thought it was an intruder, so she just killed the guy, you know, didn't even try to help revive him or anything. That's some straight bullshit, you know. I come to my house every day, I know where everything is at, you know, I know where my couch is at, you know. That was some straight bullshit, you know, and she tried to cover up herself before she even tried to help the dude, you know, so, you know, it was just common sense, like, you know what I'm saying, to let you know, like, she was on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying. She went there with the intent to kill this man for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying. Straight bullshit, you know what I'm saying. I don't like that shit, because it's like, at the same time, they throwing books at young black men like me and my peoples, you know what I'm saying. We get the book thrown at us for bullshit, you know what I'm saying. We get 50 years in jail. We got young black men in jail right now doing 50 plus years for breaking and entering in somebody's house. They probably didn't even hurt the person, you know, they broke in, which is, all of this is wrong. I'm not saying it's right, you know, but we got young black men sitting in jail right now for breaking in somebody's house doing 50 years, breaking and entering. You know what I'm saying? They probably moved the person 1 foot, so they gave them kidnapping and all this shit, and when they put all the numbers together, they throw the book at us. You know, we got niggas in jail right now doing 50 plus years for drug cases or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense to me. Like, how can somebody get 10 years for a murder when you got people doing time you know what I'm saying, for some bullshit out here. You know what I'm saying? They throwing the book at us, you know? That shit just ain't right. It just don't sit well with me, you know? And y'all just leave me y'all thoughts and y'all opinion on it, because this shit was low-key bothering me. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the gym trying to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my buff on. But I'm all, you know what I'm saying, tapping back in to look at the trial. It's, you know what I'm saying? They still up there talking, got different people, you know, coming up, trying to, you know, defend her. You know what I'm saying? Her family members coming up, you know what I'm saying? Trying to paint the picture that she was this good woman. Like, hell no, I don't believe that shit. She got old friends and shit talking about, oh, that's my best friend from junior high, all that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. We all was innocent in junior high and this and that. And we, you know what I'm saying, your character changes as we grow, because, you know, as life goes on, we go through different things in life, and it changes our character, and it makes us feel a way about certain things differently from what we used to feel when we were kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not buying that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? On Crystal Geyser's defense, I'm gonna call it Crystal Geyser. You know what I'm saying? On her defense, man, they even had a black girl come up there like, oh yeah, we best friends. I don't know how many best friends came up there talking about they was her motherfucking best friend. They had a motherfucking black girl. Oh, it's my best friend. We didn't work 6 years serving food together at the restaurant and all this bullshit. She should be ashamed of her motherfucking self for even getting her motherfucking stupid ass up there or some shit like that, talking that bullshit. I bet that bitch didn't even have one motherfucking picture of them in her motherfucking phone. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bitch, get the fuck up out of here. Next. Then, you know what I'm saying? Nigga kind of low-key feel sorry for old girl mama though, because, you know what I'm saying, she looked like she was real sick, and, you know, that put her in a situation, you know. She looked like she got, you know, her health ain't doing too good, and they got her up there looking like she was stressed out, and shame on her ass, you know what I'm saying, got everybody going through this bullshit, you know. And then, who else? They had the nerve, what tripped me out the most, my nigga, what tripped your boy out the most, they had the nerve to put a black crackhead up there. Talking about she an ex-crackhead and she came to help her and to help her go to the program and all this bullshit. Bitch there looking like a motherfucking linebacker, an ex-linebacker from the motherfucking New England Patriots or some shit like that with that big ass neck. You know what I'm saying? They must have gave that bitch some crack or something to go up there, you know what I'm saying, to paint that motherfucking stupid ass picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is she even up there? You know what I'm saying? Next. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? A crackhead? Like, that bitch don't remember nothing. She was on motherfucking crack. You know what I'm saying? They have to give her some motherfucking, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, we got crack for you. We need to go up there and just talk and, you know what I'm saying, because I'm like, man, what the fuck? They trying to paint the picture like she wasn't racist or some shit, like she dealt with black people, did some good, with some black people, had a black friend, and, you know what I'm saying, helped the black crackhead. Man, get the fuck up out of here. I got the nerve to put, man, I was laughing my motherfucking ass off when I seen that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, get the fuck up off the motherfucking stand. You know what I'm saying? So for the judge to see all that bullshit they came with, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the judge gonna be a strong black queen and a woman, like, I'm finna just, you know what I'm saying, hit this bitch across the head with the butt. Bow! You know what I'm saying? Bow! Thought she was finna do that type of shit, cause I'm looking at the judge's face and she's standing looking like she was low-key disgusted with the whole shit, like. I'm thinking the judge disgusted with it, but she probably the whole time thinking like, damn, I'm about to, like, the prosecutors is on this bitch. They on the top, they got facts. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell I'm about to try to, you know what I'm saying, swindle this shit to put leniency on Crystal Geyser. You know what I'm saying? On Crystal Geyser. You dig? You know what I'm talking about? So the whole time I'm thinking that she's like, oh, I'm disgusted with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to slap her over the head with the book. Bye-yow. The whole time she probably was up there thinking like, damn. The prosecutors is on her. The prosecutors is on her, especially that black lady, on they bumper. So she, the whole time, she probably up there trying to figure out like, damn, how I'm about to get past all of this to be able to, you know what I'm saying, give her a slap on the wrist without everybody being mad and the public being upset and the family being upset. Shame on you. Shame on you. That's cold gang. And then, what makes matters so even more fucked up, so bad, we got the bailiff over there brushing all up in her motherfucking hair, consoling her and some shit like that. Like, since when did they do that to a motherfucking murderer? Since when? You know what I'm saying? To any criminal. You know what I'm saying? When I was going through the motherfucking shit, I was, motherfucking Baylor was in there brushing my motherfucking waves or some shit like that, cause the nigga hair was getting out of control in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? While I was waiting to go to motherfucking court. By the time I got up in that motherfucker, I was there in there brushing on my motherfucking shit, like, oh shit, let me get this nigga waves together. This shit fucking up, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, where they do that at? A murderer? Brushing her motherfucking hair? Stroking her shit? What kind of shit is this? Black lady too. Who raised y'all? Who in the fuck then raised y'all, man? You know, then we got the judge back on her motherfucking ass over there giving her ass a motherfucking hug. Oh yeah, baby, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? They probably connected with the motherfucking family. The family that paid them some motherfucking bread or something. They all finna go out and motherfucking have dinner tonight. You know what I'm saying? Pop a motherfucking bottle of wine and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's some straight bullshit though. What kind of shit is this? I ain't never seen no shit like this happen. The judge hugging on the murderer or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They be roughing us up, some shit like that. But they, you know what I'm saying? Consoling her ass and some shit like that. What about the motherfucking family? What about the other mother? You know what I'm saying? Did you hug her? Did you hug the black lady? Did you hug the daddy, the sister? You know what I'm saying? The best friend? You know what I'm saying? This some straight bullshit. Fuck the motherfucking system, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I keep trying to tell y'all, man, fuck with this system. Trying to put y'all faith in y'all heart in this motherfucking system. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ass gonna be motherfucking heartbroken around this motherfucker up under the motherfucking dirt too. Nigga, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move how you move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to be smooth out here and stay out the motherfucking way. I feel like the prosecutors did an excellent job, you know, deliberating what they have to say. They did an excellent job to me. You know what I'm saying? They went hard, they went in. You know what I'm saying? They let it be known. They put up text messages, Pinterest, and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know how bad and evil this woman was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, racist things that she didn't text multiple times. Talking about pepper spraying at the Martin Luther King parade, pepper spraying the crowd. Just all this just nonsense. And, you know, I'm looking at the black judge because she got a black judge up there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Our black women are strong black queens and shit like that, you know? I'm like thinking like she gonna hold it down. She go, you know, do what's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling her to, oh, because the lady is white, so you need to throw the book at her. Nah. Do what's right, because this lady could have been black, Chinese, Mexican, shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Wrong is wrong, is right is right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck, police officer, no police officer, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We expected the judge to, you know what I'm saying, deliberate the sentence. You know what I'm saying? We I can't even get my words all right. Where my water at? We expected the judge, especially the black woman, to really do what was right. You know what I'm saying? Give that family justice. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna never see their son, best friend, brother, all that. Never again. He was a good dude. You know, all the people on his side, family members, friends, you know, what they spoke about this dude, you know what I'm saying? He was good with the community, good with everybody he came across, good with the family, you know, he's just a likable dude, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of low-key fucked up. That's like a low-key spit in that family's face, you know what I'm saying? The mother up there being strong, you know what I'm saying? Sister up there. You got the dad up there, you know what I'm saying? He broke down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of sad as a motherfucker. It's like they'd never see their son again, you know? And here we go with this lady over here. It's like shit. At least she gonna be locked up, but you know her people can still go see her. They can throw some bread on the commentary. You know what I'm saying? We all been there before. People's come through, throw some bread on the commentary, do a little phone calls, all that. She's still alive. She's still living. But to give her 10 years, that's some straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She should have got at least 30 years and maybe more. You know what I'm saying? For killing an innocent good dude like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think the system is not built for us. You know, I feel like all of us as a peoples, black peoples, you know, and I'm not with none of that racist shit, you know what I'm saying? I like everybody. I fuck with white people, Mexican, Asian, no matter who you are, I fucks with everybody. I just don't like motherfuckers that don't like me, or motherfuckers that's against me just because of the color of my skin, or whatever. So you got a problem with me, I got a problem with you. You did? That's just how I roll, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you cool peoples, I'm cool peoples, you know what I'm saying? That's how we go get down, you know, because I fucks with a little bit of everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I do support, you know what I'm saying, my black community and the black people, because we go through it the worst, you know what I'm saying, out here. And it's like, it's just sad, the shit we got to go through, You know what I'm saying? We still out here hoping and wishing things go change. No, that shit ain't gonna motherfucking change, my nigga. That shit ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand as a peoples what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The system is built to be against us and to help other people, you know? So it is what it is, man. So until we, you know what I'm saying, start attacking shit in another way, you know, we'd never get justice. We'd always be sitting out here mad, sad, pointing fingers, you know, turning on each other and all of that bullshit until we all just come together and, you know what I'm saying, as the strong peoples that we are, kings and queens, and you know what I'm saying, and take a stand for this type of shit like that, you know what I'm saying, instead of sitting here counting on the motherfucking system that we know for sure, you know what I'm saying, ain't working for us. You know what I'm saying, they never work for us. You know what I'm talking about? And it ain't gonna work for us, you know what I'm saying, no time soon. So we need to get that out of our system, get that out of our brains, come together as a peoples, and you know what I'm saying, keep our money in our communities, and you know what I'm saying, do what we gotta do. As far as the black people and like office, like the judges and all that, you know, they on the other team, straight up. They on the other team. You know, maybe they fear that they might lose their job and whatever. It's like, okay, if you fearing that, black peoples, don't work for these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got skills. You know what I'm saying? We can, you know what I'm saying, become your own boss. You know what I'm saying? Take that chance. Step off the bridge. You know what I'm saying? That's life. You know what I'm saying? We want to change. We got to make changes. You know what I'm saying? We got to start building our own businesses. You know what I'm saying? More black banks and, you know, keep our money generating within each other and stop spending on everybody else and giving them our money, you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as we get it, we right back throwing our bread to them, you know what I'm saying? And they over here just locking us up and, you know what I'm saying, killing our black young men and all that shit in the streets, you know? It's just, we see this shit every day, you know what I'm saying? We get pulled over, you know what I'm saying? We got to go through the bullshit like, damn, let me give you my license and my motherfucking registrations. You know what I'm saying? No, they want to snatch niggas out the car. They want to, you know what I'm saying, do the most. And it's just uncalled for, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like this was like some bullshit. And for it to be a black woman to get a verdict, it really like made a nigga hot. Like, man, like, are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck is going on? 10 years? What the fuck is 10 years? She'd be out probably in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 5 years go by like that. She still be in her 30s. And like I said, man, the prosecutors was great. That black woman was tearing their ass up. You know what I'm saying? They painted a great picture of the woman, you know what I'm saying, let it be known. They ain't just paint the picture, you know what I'm saying, they brought out facts. They hit them with facts. That she was racist, you know what I'm saying, she didn't like black people, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. They hit them with facts. You know what I'm saying? So for the judge to get all these facts and to get a lady 10 years, it's like what the fuck? Like, it was a waste of motherfucking time for all of us, and especially for the family, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just spit in that family face. The judge, black judge, she should feel ashamed of her motherfucking self, you know what I'm saying, because she just spit in that family face. Like, you know what I'm saying, do you know the color of your skin? Like, you know what I'm saying, what if that was your fucking son that got killed in his home and you was the judge? You know what I'm saying, it was the same situation. Are you gonna get a motherfucking 10 years or are you gonna throw the book at him? We want the judge to answer that question. You know what I'm saying, if that was her son and her son was a great dude and, you know, a police officer just came to his house and murdered him, are you gonna throw the book at him, or are you gonna be like, oh, that's 10 years? Like, let's see what the judge gonna answer with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave comments in the comment section, and you know what I'm saying, let me know how y'all feel about it, because the way I'm feeling is real disgusting. You dig? I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, this is my first episode, man, and I have to start it off with some shit like this. That's sad, you know what I'm saying, because I'm finna hit y'all with some motivational type shit, get bread, get money type shit, you know what I'm saying, because that's what I'm about. I'm about hustling out here, getting my dough, trying to be my own boss, you know what I'm saying, motivating other peoples, and some shit like that. But I have to start my first episode, man, on some controversy type shit, you know what I'm saying, and the shit just low-key kind of touched the nigga though, you know what I'm saying. Social media going crazy right now, you know what I'm saying, and for whoever sitting here feeling like taking the police officer's side, Crystal Geyser, you know? For all y'all that's on her side, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real about that shit. Put yourself in the situation of the mother, and that was your son. You know what I'm saying? Are you still going to want to take her side, or are you doing it because she's white or because she's a cop or some shit like that? You know what I mean? Because all that shit is for the motherfucking birds. You know what I'm saying? Right is right and wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, she was motherfucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? She needs to do that motherfucking time. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck they need to do. They need to do a motherfucking retrial, and the black judge needs to go sleep on this shit tonight. Know that she fucked up, because she done fucked up real big. She needs to know, like, damn, what the fuck I just do? I done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And get out of this 30 years. 100. Y'all leave a comment, man, in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I don't give a fuck if y'all against me. You know what I'm saying? None of that. We can go back and forth about this shit. You did? Because I don't bow down to shit that's wrong when I feel like I'm right. When I know I'm right. You did? That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tuned in to Spitting That Real Utter with the GG Boaaayyyyy podcast. You did? I'm gonna have more shit coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna keep shit coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep y'all motivated. I'm gonna keep y'all minds right. You know? And I'm gonna talk about real motherfucking shit, because that's what I do. I'm a real one. Everybody that know me, they know I don't talk about number real shit. I don't give a fuck if I'm if I'm at all odds. If I'm just the only one on this side and everybody else on that side, that don't mean nothing to go on that side with everybody else. I'm gonna hold my own. I'm gonna stand my ground, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because that's how I am. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I get down. You know, I'm gonna speak my facts, my feelings, and I don't give a fuck if everybody is against me. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be me against the motherfucking world. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna roll with how I feel, and I'm gonna do what I do, how I want to do it, and that's just what it is, you know? And that was some straight bullshit, you know what I'm saying? That shit was touching. We did not waste our motherfucking time looking at this whole motherfucking trial. They should have skipped all of that bullshit instead of getting everybody emotionally attached and involved and going through all this bullshit, and just said 10 years, you know? Because we would have took it way better if they would have just came right off the jump. They had us feeling like, oh, it ain't a manslaughter no more, she fighting murder. She's guilty of murder. So we all like, oh yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, finally going our way. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the tables turning a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? Not that the tables is turning, but like they doing what's right. You know what I'm talking about? But they fooled us. They tricked us, y'all. Shit tricky out here, man. We can't believe everything, you know what I'm saying, we see or that we be hearing most of the time, man. People out here deceiving us, man. Sometimes it might be your own peoples, man. Your own peoples that deceive you too. So you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep your eyes open. You did, keep your ears open, you know what I'm saying, and watch your back. You know what I'm saying, and be careful. You know what I'm saying, because there's a lot of snakes out here, man, and they deceiving us. You know what I'm talking about? They tricky. You know what I'm saying? It's real tricky out here. You know what I'm saying? It's real motherfucking tricky. Holla at your boy.